This week on the JV Buzz,
Lucy and Ava check out a healthy food truck.
Lily gives us the rundown on summer sports.
And Jack looks ahead to the next school year with COVID.
Today is Friday, May 28th, and the JV Buzz starts right now. Happy Friday, Fort Mill. I'm Shay.
And I'm Brianna.
With spring sports coming to a close, summer sports are just beginning.
Let's toss it to Lily with sports.
Hey Fort Mill, I'm Lily and you're watching the JV Buzz Sports. Spring sports have come to a close. Let's see how our Yellow Jacket athletes finish their seasons.
Baseball ended with a 15-11 record and finished 80th in the state. Boys lacrosse went 10-15, finishing 8th in the state. Tennis had a 10-2 overall record. Boys soccer finished 40th in the state with a 7-9-2 record. Girls soccer had a 6-6 record, finishing 23rd in the state. Girls lacrosse is ranked 4th in the state with a 13-5 record. Boys golf ended 2nd in the state with the score of 301 and 297 at their final match. The boys 4x800 relay team won at the track state championships and will go on to compete at the track outdoor nationals in Oregon this summer.
Even though basketball ended in the winter, the players continue to train over the summer. Danny is here to tell us about AAU basketball in the Fort Mill area. Reporting for the JV Buzz, I'm Lily.
For some people at Fort Mill High School, basketball is more than just a game. We interviewed some players of the AAU Basketball League to see what it's really like.
My name's Kid Kendall. Absolute freak in nature. Play for the Fort Mill Force and I average about 62 points per game. I started playing AAU because I love the game, I love the grind, love my friends. Perfect mixture, just a great opportunity, so much fun. My favorite part about AAU, strapping up the boots, getting onto the court, and just running free. It's like releasing a stallion in that one movie, Spirit, and he just goes and goes into the wilderness. It's like the 72 Dolphins 16-0 season, absolute decimation. If you're in the way of the Fort Mill Force, best get out of the way.
My name is Zach Jennings. I play point guard for the Fort Mill Force. You know, I'm number one. We're undefeated on the season, won every tournament we've played in. Got ejected from one band from a gym. You know, we don't mess around when it comes to the court. You know, we put our blood, sweat, and tears out on that court. You know, it's passion. Gotta have love for the game. Gotta have love for the grind. It's what we're about.
Thanks, Danny. With summer coming up, people are getting excited for their summer foods. Ava headed down to Maui Acai food truck to see what they're all about.
Hey Fort Mill, I'm here in Baxter to try out the local acai food truck that is all about promoting healthy food for your mind and body.
We have 2 locations. One of them is in Baxter, Fort Mill, and the other is in Tigakay on 160. They're like fruit bowls that are in Hawaii and Brazil. The Hawaiian bowl has a variety of options with fruits. And the nutty bowl has like Nutella and peanut butter on it. The bowl has a lot of antioxidants in it and it'll give you a lot of energy. So people usually come when they're exercising, they come after or before so they can eat after. And it's just really healthy.
I got the kids build your own bowl with pineapple and almond butter. Just a mixture of the granola and acai with the almond butter and pineapple is just a really good sour, and then the almond butter just adds it and makes it even better. I like coming to Maui Acai because it's a great price, you get a lot of fruit, and it's super, 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 super good. I recommend coming here any day, especially whenever it's really hot out, just because It's fruit, so it's super cool, and you can make your own bowl, so it's unique.
To learn more about Maui Acai and what it's all about, you can visit their website at www.mauiacai.com or visit their Instagram at mauiacai_.
Thanks, Lucy and Ava. Maui Acai is always my go-to for a quick bite to eat. With the world returning back to normal, Jack gives us inside details on what the next school year will look like with COVID.
We're here at Fort Mill High to ask students and teachers how they feel about the new COVID-19 guidelines and the opt-out form for wearing a mask.
So schools next year are projected to be, hopefully, if all things stay well, a little less restrictive. I think the big thing you'll notice is what Governor McMaster already passed is that masks will be it's not mandatory, but masks will be optional. So families will make the decision. So you will see probably far less masks, but I do believe there'll be some families still cautious in the fall. So you may see masking indoors. I think we'll see less of it outdoors. Likewise, I'm hopeful that you might see some of the barriers come down as the CDC is making recommendations that barriers aren't necessary. We're hoping that South Carolina DHEC will follow a similar path, and that will allow us to get the desk shields out of the room and have the room look more like normal.
There's a lot that a person can do to reduce and mitigate their risk, like making sure they're always washing their hands before they eat and not touching their face. And those are good things that we could definitely carry into future flu seasons for sure.
Now students and teachers are able to opt out of wearing a mask. Here is what a student had to say about it.
I think it's a great way for students to express how they feel about the masks and whether it makes their face feel claustrophobic or like heats up their face.
Thanks, Jack. It's great to see what our next school year will look like with COVID. All throughout the semester, our Media Tech 1 class has been learning how to use the equipment. Now we have come all this way to producing a show.
For those of you interested in taking this class, here's a little something we put together on why we love Media Tech. One thing I've learned in Media Tech is how to use the cameras and make videos and how to edit them. My favorite project so far is the silent film because we were given a random prop and we had to make a video with it off the top of our heads.
I've learned how to use cameras properly and how to edit videos.
So I learned in Media Tech how to use all the cameras, the different types of equipment, how to frame interviews, all the basic stuff that goes into everything you see on TV and editing on the computer. My favorite project we did in Media Tech would probably have to be our JV Buzz project we did at the end of the semester, because that's when you really got to put everything to the test and you really got to see what they do in the Buzz.
I really have enjoyed my time here in Media Tech.
That's all we have for you this week, Fort Mill. Until next time, I'm Shay.
And I'm Brianna. Have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, Fort Mill.
I'm on like the right side of the bench, so I get to talk to a lot of the fans, you know, give them insight on what we're doing. Sometimes girls will come and sit and I'll get to talk to them.
It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend.
I hit a half-court shot in one of my games. It was freaking awesome.